Hey everyone, welcome back to Words of Wisdom. I'm going to make this really short, hopefully, and I just want to tell you about something that I endured back in the day. Okay, I'm in my late 50s. I'm talking super late 20s or early 30s. Okay, things were different then. And hopefully this will resonate with someone and it could save you time and heartache. Okay, and shame, come to think about it. I went on a blind date. We're going to call him Bob. Okay? Bob, the blind date. Bob and I didn't hit it off. There was really not a lot in common and what have you. However, I didn't know Bob texted his buddy, and we'll call him James. So Bob texts James to come down to where we were having dinner and check me out for Bob. Next thing you know, James and I hit it off. We couldn't stop talking. It was like Bob wasn't even there, honestly. So, James and I hit it off. We end up in a relationship, a 14-year relationship. Okay? I was never invited over to his house. I had asked a few occasions, but there was always good reasons that came out of his mouth that I believed in. So 14 years has come and gone. Next thing you know, he invites me over. But I thought I was going over to his home base, like his home. It was one of his revenue properties that was renovated and what have you. And then it was furnished. And I thought, oh, okay, this is interesting. But didn't think anything of it at the time. So we end up going out for dinner. We had a great night. I stay over. Wake up the next morning, pretty excited, packing up, a couple of bags. We had a full day ahead of fun. I was really looking forward to it. And he sits on the edge of his bed and quietly looks at me bouncing around packing and said, I need to talk to you. Well, I stood up immediately and I thought, oh shit. Okay, this doesn't sound good in my head, right? So I calmly turned around. I'm standing and he's sitting on the edge of his bed. So he's a little lower than I, right? Next thing you know, he tells me he's married. And not only is he married, he has 2 children. I was in such shock that he put me in the middle of something that I didn't ask to be put into. I was like shocked. So after he said what he had to say, I remained mute for, it felt like a minute, but it was probably like 5 seconds, right? And that can seem like a lifetime. Seriously. I just casually leaned over, bent my legs and looked him straight in the eyes, and I was probably about 3 inches from his eyes. And not 3, maybe 6 inches. I was very close. And I calmly said, as I just gazed into his eyes, shame on you for wasting 14 years of my life. Okay? 14 fucking years. That's a long time, you guys. Think about it. Anything, a lot, everything can happen in 14 years. Fuck, anything can happen in a day. Right? 14 long years. So all I said was, thank you for wasting 14 years of my life. And thank you for putting me in a position like this to be in the middle of you and your wife. I don't cheat on anyone. I wouldn't expect anyone else to do that in my books now. But back then, I was like, yeah. Listen, this is how it's going to go. Shame on you for wasting 14 years of my life. Shame on you for putting me in the middle of you and a woman that I don't even fucking know. And I was talking just like this. Even if I knew her, my throat chakra is going a little crazy right now. Sorry. But even if I knew her, I would never do that to another woman. I would just never fucking do that. I don't hurt anyone intentionally or unintentionally. I would never fucking hurt anybody. It's not in my DNA. It's not who I am. I take the shit, I learn my lessons, and I fucking walk. Done. And that's how easy life can be if we allow it to be easy. Because when you know yourself and you love yourself and you've got boundaries, well, fuck. Right? You're never going to be unhappy. You're never going to be used again, abused again, or, betrayed, cheated on, lied, everything. Betrayed in each every way but fucking loose. You'll never allow that to happen again when you have boundaries and you love yourself for who you are. Don't put on an act. Don't whatever. A lot of people are doing that nowadays for attention. Come on, you guys. Get what I'm saying to you. So, okay, back to the story. I'm sorry. I always digress, okay? But I leaned over, looked him straight in the eyes and said, shame on you for wasting 14 years of my life. Shame on you for putting me in the middle of you and your wife. I don't even know her. And even if I did, I would never do this to her. Period. And then I said, this is what's going to happen from this point on. From this point forward, if you see me in public, you do not know me. Don't talk to me. Don't approach me because we don't know each other. Do you understand me? And he said, but there's an explanation. I said, I don't care. Do you understand what I just said? And he said, yes. And I said, tell me what I just said. Because you repeating me is going to tell me that you were listening and you heard everything I said. There can't be, no misunderstandings here. Because I'm like that. Right to the fucking T, man. And he said, repeated what I said. And I said, great. You get what I'm saying. So goodbye and take care. I went all the way down the stairs, exited the home, and I'm walking home. It's still kind of dark, like it's in the morning, but it was early in the morning. And I had quite a hike ahead of me, but I didn't care. I had heels from the night before, not thinking something like this was going to happen, and I was going to get a ride home in the morning. He offered the ride as I was walking, and I said, no, I don't want anything from you because I don't know you. And he really got it then. I turned my back, I walked, I left, I went all the way home, didn't pout, didn't nothing. I just thanked the universe for it to happen, to finally bring it out. 14 years. That's such a long time. He took 14 years of my life, making me think that there was, a possibility of marriage. I mean, there was discussions about marriage. So note to self, if you're dating someone who never has you over, fuck that. Move on. There's reasons for that. And if you're only allowed to go over at certain times, certain days, certain whatever, pay attention to how that works out and plays out. Fuck that. You should be able to just go up there and surprise his ass if you know he's at home. Those are lessons I learned early. Like, remember, I worked really hard. I didn't really get into relationships until later on in life. Right? So I haven't had many relationships, and thank God for that, because that's not the type of person I am. But I wanted to share that story with you. That's my story number one of when my transformation started to happen. Okay? My God, my throat chakra, seriously. So it's okay. I didn't get upset at myself. I had to forgive myself for not seeing it, for not paying more attention. I had signs from the universe. I ignored those signs. So I had to forgive myself for not paying attention, right? I mean, we all want to go out and have fun and, get out of hand and stuff like that. But when you get out of hand, you could lose your intuition quite quickly. Your clarity, right? So if anybody's in a relationship like that, just pay attention to the signs. because you can save yourself so much time, 14 years. Now, I understand how the universe thinks. I understand there were reasons things happened the way they did, because I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. I get it. And I'm grateful, because, man, I'm telling you, I live in peace. I fucking love it. And I want everyone to experience this and to get to that point, because it feels so good. God, we went on a trip, a family reunion, first one ever, and just recently, and I thought, oh my God, I can't wait to get home because it's so quiet where we live. It's just ridiculous. It's like you're the only one that lives in a condo building. It's nuts. That's a blessing. A beautiful home, that's a blessing. Waking up in the morning, having air into your lungs, that's a blessing. I don't know what's going on with my throat chakra, okay? But you guys, if anybody has been in a predicament like that, in a relationship like that, in a position, situation, whatever you want to call it, if you've been there and you're having a hard time walking away or forgetting the person or whatever, it's okay. Just keep going forward. You got this. And especially if you haven't gone back to a past person, holy shit. I'm so sorry. I need water. That's bizarre. If you haven't gone back to a past person and you keep pushing through and keep pushing through, just focus on you, love yourself, do things that make you happy, that make you laugh, that make you smile, that make you feel good, okay? Because then you're going to be positive as fuck. And you're going to elevate even more and more and more. And then your life's going to explode with blessings after blessings after blessings. And it's coming. It is fucking coming. I'm seeing synchronicities like crazy. I see so many numbers like 7s, 9s, 5s, 10, 10, 11, 11, 10, 01, 2s, 4s, like crazy. It's wild. 4s, I have my angels, my protection. I'm truly grateful for that. Doesn't mean just because I'm protected, I'm going to go out and do something stupid, right? I could still go out and have a good time and have fun. But, I'm kind of a homebody. Like, I just love my own space. And having this place so peaceful and quiet, it's just an extra bonus. Like, I have been blessed immensely. I'm so grateful for it. And more, it's coming. It's coming. And when it comes, it's going to be fucking explosive. It's going to be explosive. All of it, all at once. Boom, 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 one after another. I can feel it and I know it. I'm grateful and I am ready to receive. Fuck yeah. But back to what I was talking about. Anybody in a relationship like that, man, pay attention. Okay? You should be able to go over there and surprise the fuck out of him anytime you want. Or vice versa. Flip the gender. Okay? Any fucking time. I'm a firm believer of that now. Like, back in the day, it's like, oh, can I come over to your place and meet you there? No, I'm really close to your place right now. And I went, oh, okay. Things like that. The excuses, the whatever. Perfectly timed on his half. But now I see through everything. I guarantee you that's never going to happen to me again. Nothing negative and nothing bad is ever going to happen to me again. You know why? Because I firmly believe I have my angels, my spirits, my guides, all of the holy white light. My archangels, my ancestors, fucking all of them. And I've got quite the team. I'm so grateful for that. The things that I have lived through in my life and to still be alive and healthy, damn. I know I'm protected and I'm so grateful for that. And if you know you're protected too, good for you. You're on the right track. Keep going. Keep going. Keep what makes you happy. Just focus on you. I know there's people out there that, and I know people out there that are so desperate to be in a relationship because all of their other friends are in couples, right? Husband and wives. And this person is single. So this person gets set up and is super happy, but doesn't look super happy or anymore, right? But they stay in it because they feel as though they should or something. I don't know. If you're wanting a relationship, don't think about it. Because whatever is meant for you will never pass you by, okay? Whatever is meant for you will never pass you by. I guarantee it 100%. Because the universe sees everything. Everything. That's how we have good and bad. We got dharma and karma. That's why there's two of different things, because we have everything, right? Anyway, I think I'm going to go. I'm getting a little tired and it's getting late. I love you guys. I didn't pay attention to the signs. I heard them, I felt them, I ignored them. And when you ignore things, situation always gets worse, right? But when you pay attention to your intuition, things are always good. You'll get blessing after blessing because you're doing what the universe wants you to do. I love you guys. And all that the universe wants you to do is be happy and live your life. That's it. Okay, guys, I love you so much. God bless.